Bismillah. The speed of light is the speed of sound. Is
this is very difficult for me.
I'm sorry?
If we go for each choose faster is faster than this faster than, this is not correct. The fastest the.
How about number B?
The fastest.
How about number B? Much faster than blah blah blah.
This is logic, but this is not the double, and this is not much and faster.
This is not double comparative. No, this is not double comparative, because in double comparative, and much faster than means far faster than. Remember yesterday, very faster, like greatly faster than.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's not double comparative. Double comparative when you add another means of comparative, like when you say more faster than. Now this is wrong. Okay. Rezida, we are correcting yesterday's homework, so please bear with us until we finish this yesterday's homework. Okay. The use of detail is space method of developing a controlling idea, and almost students, I don't know what students employ this method. Almost. You see here, what is this? And almost all students employ this method. This is what?
This compound structure.
The compound structure. Very good. Excellent. This is compound structure. So the use of detail is subject and verb.
The most common.
The most common method. Thank you very much. Number 3, in Stevenson's landscape, the more vitality and character the paintings seem to possess. The more we have here, it seems to be a parallel structure. The more vitality and character, noun, and then the paintings seem subject verb.
I think number B, the loser brushwork.
If we go for number what again?
B.
B. Okay, here we have in the other structure we have subject and verb seem to possess. So in the first structure we also have subject and verb. In addition, of course, to the comparative.
Yeah. So the loser, the brushwork is.
Yes, number D. Is it clear now?
Yeah.
Okay, number 4. Certain types of snakes have been known to survive fasts more as a year long.
It's not clear with us here. Could you proceed to the next page? Yes. Okay. Scroll up, please. Number 4.
Number 4. Yeah. Certain types of snakes have been known to survive fasts more as a year long.
Fast. C.
Yeah. This is wrong, of course. Okay, number 5. The grizzly bear, which can grow up to 8 feet tall, has been called a more dangerous animal of North America.
D. The most.
The most. Thank you very much. The most. Okay, number 6. Climate, soil type, and availability of water are the most critical factors than selecting the best type of grass.
Then is not correct.
Yes. How can I make it correct?
The most critical factors, selecting the best type.
In selecting, for selecting.
In selecting, for selecting. Of selecting.
Yeah. Peter Everland, a logician and theologian, was the controversial teacher of his age. What do you think? Amira, welcome back. Number 7.
Welcome back, yeah, Mr. I think it's number
number C, the most controversial. Yeah, we cannot say controversial.
I would say so.
Okay, because this is a multi-syllable adjective, and in order to make a superlative here, we need to add the most. Okay. Number 8, protein molecules are the most complex than the molecules of an what are?
B. Are
more complex. Number 9, the leek, a member of a lily family, has a mildest taste than the onion.
B. Milder.
Milder, thank you very much. The widely used natural fiber of all is cotton.
The wildest or the most wild?
The most widely used.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, number one. Now this is on skills 1 to 29. So I like these comprehensive questions because they might require you to get back and study all what we have taken so far. Okay. Number one, space. A liberal art college specifically for deaf people is located in Washington, D.C. We have here something between two commas, مشكلة. So it's an appositive, a noun phrase between two commas. So this is an appositive.
So this number A.
Number A. Okay, thank you very much. We need only a subject. Very good. Number two, varieties of dogs at the show, including spaniels, poodles, and collies.
Number B. There were several varieties.
There were, yes, thank you very much. Number three, while the discovery that many migratory songbirds can thrive in deforested wintering spots, space, comma, the facts remains, blah, blah, blah. We have a space and comma. And while, what do we need after while? Subject and verb.
Subject and verb, yeah.
We have the subject and the verb.
And they have the verb, yeah. So we need adjective.
Maybe.
Threatening. C.
Yes, thank you very much. C. Very good. Excellent. The coyote is somewhat smaller in size than a timber wolf. This is a bit difficult. Huh? Somehow, not somewhat. Because remember we talked this before. We said after how we use the adjective. So we don't say somewhat smaller. We say somehow smaller. It's a bit difficult, I know. Because we say, for example, how small is the timber wolf? This is the question, correct?
Yeah.
We say how small. We don't say what small.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes, correct.
You say how small is, for example, the dog, or what small is the dog? Which is correct?
How small is the dog?
How small?
Okay, so, small, yes.
Yeah, so for this sentence, we say is somehow small. The weather reports all showed that there were a tremendous storm front moving in. Think. Guys, we should have done this homework. I don't want you to think in the answer with me.
Yeah.
Was a tremendous storm, not were a tremendous storm. Seldom cactus plants are found. What do you think?
After seldom, we have to make inversion.
So
seldom
are cactus plants found. Very good. In a basketball game, a player, what is fooled, received one torture.
A, who is fooled?
Who is fooled? Thank you very much. Number 8. Until recently, California was largest producer. What do you think? Was
the largest producer.
The largest producer. An understanding of engineering theories and problems are impossible.
Is
why?
Yes.
Impossible.
Because the subject is an understanding.
Understanding.
Yes, the earliest the CVs procedures in the pregnancy, comma, the greater the risk to the baby.
The greater the risk is to the baby.
Do we have a verb in the first structure here?
The earliest the cities proceed.
Yes, Resida. How can I make it correct here, Resida? Resida, how can I make it correct?
I think the earlier the greater.
طب مش عيب لسه بتحضر معانا وتقول كده. Okay, very good, Resida. Very good. The earlier, because here we have a comparative, and these structures must be what? Must be comparative, must be parallel, correct? So here we have a comparative and a noun phrase, and here also we need a comparative and a noun phrase. Very good. Thank you very much, Resida. Okay, so let's go to skill. We did skill 30 yesterday. It was very easy. Okay, and skill 31 after B, use the present participle or the past participle. Okay, we talked about this before. Remember, we said after the verb be. After the verb be, and what do we mean by be? When we say be, what are the variations of be? Is are, am with present, was, were with what? With past, in with past participle, or be, or what else, or being. These are all the conjugations of be. Okay, this is be. Is, are, am, was, were, been, be, being. After be, either the sentence is active. In this case, if it's active, example, then you use is or am. If it's continuous present or continuous past, you use ing. Like for example, I was eating. Is, for example, studying. And we have here the verb was or is, the verb be, and then the verb with ing because it's continuous present. Or we can, it can be perfect present or perfect past. She has finished work. We had seen a movie. This is present. This is perfect past. And for these sentences, we use what? We use past participle. Sorry. I have been eating, for example. This is perfect present continuous. We have here been and the verb with ing. Okay. She had been, for example, watching TV. And we have been and the verb with ing. All these sentences are what? All these sentences are active. Okay. But for the passive voice, after be, we use what? Past participle.
Past participle.
Like for example, the pizza is eaten. You see here, the verb be is followed by what? Past participle. So this is passive. We don't know who ate the pizza. Okay. The lesson has been explained. So here, after been, we have what? Again, past participle. So after be, make sure you use either a gerund, ing, I said here, or a past participle, like here. Here, if it's a gerund, then it's active. If it's past participle, it's what?
Passive.
Be, either, the verb is either a gerund. A gerund means ing, or past participle. Okay, and in this case, it's active. And in this case, it's passive. Clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Now look at these questions 1 to 10. Take 1 minute and just tell me if the sentences are true or false. They take 1 minute. Okay, let's see together. Number 3, the message was took by the receptionist. The message was
Taken.
taken. Thank you very much. Being heard was extremely important to him.
Correct.
I think correct.
The Smiths are built their house. Can we say are built?
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
Are
How can I make it
building.
correct? Are building. Thank you very much.
Mm.
Their house. It had been noticed that some staff members were late.
Correct.
Correct. The report should have been submitted by noon.
Incorrect.
Submitted.
Should be submitted.
Submitted. So here we double the D. Submitted. Okay. Are the two companies merged into one?
Incorrect. Merged.
Merged.
No.
Okay, merged. He could be taking 4 courses this semester.
Correct.
Correct. The score information has been duplicates. Has been?
Incorrect.
How can I make it correct? Duplicated. Thank you.
Duplicated.
Yes, thank you very much. Now the next skill is also very easy. Okay, you see, you cannot compare these skills to parallel structures, for example, or inversion. These were hard ones, but these following skills are easy ones. Well, after all modals, use the base form of the verb. Okay, what are the modals? Somebody remind us of modals? Will, would, can, would, shall, should, may, might, what else? Must, what else? Example, it can be considered as a modal. Have to, of course. These are all modals, and after modals, do not use. Some people use to. Now, don't use to. Only use the base form. I sometimes see I must to do blah blah blah. Now, I must go, for example. After modals, what do you use? Base form. Okay. Easy.
Okay.
These 10 sentences and just decide if they're true or false correctly. Okay, let's check them together. Should everyone arrive by 8?
Correct.
Correct.
The method for organizing files can be improved.
Correct.
Correct. The machine may clicks off. What do you think?
Incorrect.
How can I make it correct?
Click. Without this.
Yes, remove S. Every morning the plants must be watered.
Correct.
Correct.
Correct. The houses with ocean views could sell for considerably more.
I think this is incorrect in the meaning. Could be sold.
Yeah, I mean, you can say could be sold, but also it's used informally. To use sell in the active voice informally, yes, it can be used. I mean, you are right in the prescriptive grammar, but descriptive grammar accepts it in an informal way. Okay. For example, you can say this item sells with, for example, loads. It means it doesn't sell itself, of course, but being sold.
Yeah. Okay.
But informally.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, in prescriptive grammar, you can say this. Would anyone liked to see that movie?
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
Like.
Yes.
Right.
I don't know when it will depart.
Correct.
She will work on the project only if she has.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
Can have.
Very good. Okay, look at these 10 questions as fast as you can. You have 1 minute. Okay, I have gave you all the money I have
Given.
given. Thank you very much. What's happening? Okay, given. The articles were put in the newspaper before he was able to stop production.
Yeah, that's correct.
Correct. All the tickets for the concert might already be sold.
Correct.
Correct. He was so thirsty that he drank several large glasses of water. What do you think?
I think it's correct.
Amira?
I think it's incorrect برضو.
How about you, Resident?
I don't remember the third form of drink, drunk, what?
So drink, drank,
Drunk, yeah.
and drunk. So here, why can we use here? Can we use here the third conjugation that he drunk?
No. No. He drank.
That he drank. Okay.
Yeah.
The deposit has to be paid.
Will have. This incorrect.
Good. He objects to being sold without bail. Held. I'm sorry. Held without bail. Being and then held. Held. So this is correct.
Yeah.
Having completed the first chapter of the manuscript, she decided to take a break.
Correct.
Correct. Now, could you tell me what the full structure of this sentence is? This is a reduced structure, correct? A modifier.
Yeah,
This is we have here a modifier. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who could tell me the full structure? Mm.
After she has completed.
Thank you very much. If Steve had really wanted to pass his exam, he would has studied.
Would have, incorrect.
Would have studied. He thought that he should have be invited. He should have be. He should have. He should have been. Yeah.
Being.
And mind you, don't say should have. Don't say should have. Say should have. Should have. Okay. Would have. Would have. Should have. Before the speaker finished, many guests had rose. Had
rise.
Rise. Rose. Risen.
I think risen, yes.
Had risen, yes. Yeah.
Okay. Any questions so far? Okay, we'll do this homework. This is homework. And this is also homework, skills 1 to 32. Okay. Okay, problems with the use of verbs. Okay, we are talking here about what? About consistency, tense consistency, and this is very important. So many people make mistakes in this area. When we talk about tense consistency, one sentence must be consistent. What's this? Yeah. The sentence must be consistent in what? In tense. And what is tense? Tense means either past or present or future. This is tense. And when we say tense, tense means either past or present or future. We all know that how many past aspects do we have? We have 4 aspects. We have simple past, continuous past, we have perfect past, we have perfect continuous past, and same for present. We have simple present, perfect present, continuous present, and same with future and so on. We have 4 aspects for every tense. Okay. So most important that every sentence must have the same tense, either past or present, no matter what aspect you use. Okay, no matter what aspect you can, for example, say, he said he works hard. Now look at this sentence. He said, this is past. And then works, this is present. You cannot do this. It's either you say, he says he works hard, or he said, or he said he worked hard. Okay, so you have to be consistent. Okay.
This is not reporting speech.
Well, reported speech is part of tense consistency. Tense consistency means all the sentence must be consistent in tense. Okay, so reported speech is part of tense consistency. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Forget about reported speech. This okay. She promised that she will, for example, stay. Promised is past, and will is a present model. We have to make it a past model. Would stay. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so look at the sentences. He took the money. Now this is past. When he wants it. When he
wanted.
He wanted it is correct. When he had wanted it, also correct, because this is perfect past or simple past or continuous past, any past. But the most important thing is make it past. Okay?
Yeah.
You can change the other verb. You can say he takes money when he wants it. Or you can say he takes money here when you want. Most important, make all the verbs in the same sentence, in the same tense. Okay?
Okay.
And mind you, I'm saying tense, not aspect. So they all need to be present. Okay, I don't care, simple present or continuous present or perfect present, not important, but they all need to be present, or they all need to be past. Simple past, continuous past, perfect past, not important, but they all need to be past. Okay, is it clear?
Okay. Yes, please.
He took the money when he wanted it, and he takes the money. And mind you, I'm not saying the clause. Again, something very important I wanted to take care of. I'm not saying the clause, I'm saying the sentence, because how many clauses do we have here in this sentence? We have 2 clauses. He took the money. This is one clause. When he wanted it, this is another clause. Subject, verb, connector, subject, verb. Remember this rule?
Yes. Yes.
So I'm not talking about tense consistency on the level of the clause. I'm talking about tense consistency on the level of what? The whole sentence. And the whole sentence might have 2 clauses, 3 clauses, 10,000 clauses. No one cares. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
I know this is present, that he took the money. I know this is what? present, correct?
Present.
So this needs to be present. I know that he takes the money is acceptable. I know that he has taken the money is also acceptable. If we don't have yesterday. So the perfect fix for this sentence is I know that he has taken the money. Look at this sentence. Now this is correct. I know that he has taken the money.
Yes, this is correct.
Good. Because I have here present, simple present, and what's this? This is perfect present.
Present.
Simple present and perfect present, not important. Most important is that it's all present. Good.
Okay.
Now look at this sentence. We have here a fix. We have a problem here. We have the word yesterday. We said when we have, remember we said this before, when we have time expression of the past, a specific time in the past, we cannot use perfect present. We have to use what? Simple past. So this must be simple past too. So we need to change what?
The present.
So it needs to be what? I knew.
I knew.
Why? To keep tense consistency. Is it clear so far? It's not very difficult, but you just need to pay attention to the tense. Tense means time, and time means past, present, future. Are we clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Look at these 10 sentences and try to decide if they are correct or incorrect. Only say if they're correct or incorrect. You have a minute. Okay. When he was a child, he always goes. He always?
Incorrect.
He always? Went. Last semester, he reads 7 books and wrote. He?
Incorrect.
How can I make it correct?
Read.
Read. Okay, it's
read.
Okay,
yes.
the spelling is the same, but the pronunciation is different. It's read, read. Same spelling, different pronunciation. It's pronounced as read. Okay, last semester he read 7 books. Stephen wakes up early every morning because he went to work early.
Incorrect.
Because he goes. Thank
Drop
you very
S.
much. Drop what? Okay, Mark studied at the American University when he is in Washington, D.C. When he?
Was.
Again, don't say was. It's was. Open O, was. He's telling the teacher why he did not have time to finish his homework.
Why he doesn't have time.
Okay, it's acceptable. He is telling the teacher why he doesn't have time to finish homework, why he haven't had time, maybe if you would like to describe something that happened in the past, why he hasn't had why he hasn't had time to finish his homework is also acceptable, because they have different meanings. And if I say he is telling the teacher why he doesn't have time, it means this happens every day. He never ever has time to finish homework every day. Okay, it's like a habit. But when I say he is telling the teacher why he hasn't had time to finish homework, it means it's like it's yesterday's homework. He didn't do it only for one occurrence. Okay, do you understand the difference?
Yes.
He puts some money in his account when he goes to the bank.
He
puts, here we add S.
Or
Okay.
we change goes.
Or we change goes and we make it went. He
Yes.
put some money when he went to the bank. Okay. Tom keeps studying hard because he intended to go to the dental school. Go to dental school.
Because he intends to go.
He intends, yes. Or he has intended. Both are correct. Simple present or perfect present, no matter, not important. Most important, make it present. She is where she is today because she worked hard when she was a student.
I think this is tricky.
This is all one sentence, correct? This is all one sentence.
Yeah.
So can we make it worked with past when she was a student? And then here we have is and is.
As per the rule, no, this is not correct.
She was where she was because she worked hard when she was a student. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe you can make it in the present. She is where she is today because she has worked hard when being a student, and remove everything about tense when being a student. Remember, we can do reduction here.
Yeah.
Okay. Problem? No problem so far? Okay, use have and had correctly. We all know that we talked about this before. Remember the perfect present. When do we use perfect present? When the action is finished, but it has an effect on the present.
Okay.
You say, I can't eat now because, for example, I have eaten a pizza. So you have eaten. Here you use perfect present because the effect of eating is still present. What is the effect of eating?
That I am not hungry now.
Yeah, I'm not hungry anymore. I'm full. Okay, so this is the effect of the action. She has stayed up late. Stay up late means to sleep late, not to sleep early. Okay, it means what? It means she is, for example, tired today. It means she is very focused because she didn't sleep well yesterday. You know what I mean? So for perfect present, the action itself is over. The action has ended, but the effect is still going on. This is what tense? This is perfect present. Okay. Oh, are you there?
Yes. I used to listen to it as present perfect. So yes.
Both are correct. It's okay. Present perfect is British. Perfect present is American. It's okay. No. What is the meaning of perfect? Remember we said what is the meaning of perfect? Perfect means
before.
Before. So what is perfect past? Something happened before the past. In what sense? Can somebody explain this to me?
If there is two actions happen in the past, one action happened before the second action.
Thank you very much. So if we have two actions that happened and finished in the past, both of them, mind you, they both happened and finished. No one of them is still running. Okay. The first one that happened in the beginning, the one that happened first takes perfect past. And the one that happened afterwards takes simple past. Like, for example, after she had studied, happened, she graduated with honors, for example. What happened first? She studied. What happened later? She graduated. So because this happened first, this is perfect past. Because this happened later, this takes what?
Simple past.
Simple past. And one mistake I always see this mistake. People try to use perfect past on their own without simple past. Just like this, for example, in IELTS speaking or in IELTS writing, they use perfect past without another sentence with simple past. Like, for example, they say sentence like, yesterday I had gone out with my friends. Now, this sentence, is it correct? Can you say a sentence like this and that's it? Yesterday I had gone out with my friends.
It's incorrect.
Correct.
Incorrect. Yes.
Why? Because when you use perfect present, I'm expecting another context that tells me what happened afterwards. Can I say, for example, in 2009 or in 2011, for example, the revolution had broken out in Egypt. Can you say this? Okay, what happened after the revolution had broken out? You're not telling me what happened after the revolution had broken out. When you use perfect past, make sure you use another sentence with simple past that tells me what happened afterwards. Is this clear to you? Is this point clear to everyone?
It's clear.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And Ola added something. I think she said best of the past. And you said before the past. Yeah, I think it makes sense.
Past of the past. Yes, Ola. How are you, Ola? Nice to see you. Okay. Okay. Now I want you. Of course, we all know that after have and had, what do we use? We use past participle. We all know this. I want you to have a minute. Look at these 10 questions and tell me if they are correct.
Fine, thank you. Nice to meet you.
Okay. The students have registered for classes before the semester started. What do you think?
Correct.
Correct.
Correct? My heart. You're giving me heart attack.
Had. I'm sorry.
Had registered.
Yes,
Incorrect.
yes, yes. Of course, had registered before the semester started. Okay. After, and before. Yes, after, and before. If the sentence, of course, is about the past, we use perfect past. Because normally what comes after, and before is the event that happened first. When she had purchased the car, she contacted the insurance agent. Okay, first, she purchased the car, then she called the insurance.
Correct.
So this is correct.
Correct.
He said that he had finished typing when you finish the reports. When you?
Incorrect.
Yeah. How can I make it correct?
When you finished the report.
When you finished. She has enjoyed herself every time that she has gone to the zoo.
Correct.
Correct. It's all present. It's all perfect present. He drove to the post office after he had finished preparing the package.
Correct.
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 Correct. After the votes were counted, it had been determined that Steve was the winner.
Incorrect.
Correct.
Okay, what happened first? The votes were counted, or it was determined that Steve won?
It had been determined.
The votes counted.
What happens first? Counting votes or
Counting.
declaring the winner?
First one is counting.
Counted the votes.
So here, after votes had been counted, it was determined that Steve was the winner. Why? Because counting votes came first. And what happened first should take what? Perfect past. Count what happened after should take simple past. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Everyone you have it?
Yes.
Last night, all the waiters and waitresses have worked overtime.
Incorrect.
How can I make it correct?
Remove have.
Yes,
Work.
worked. Because we cannot use perfect present with last night, with any time specific in the past. He had fastened his seatbelt before the airplane took off.
Correct.
Correct. And mind you, this word is fasten, not fasten. The T is silent. He had fastened. Okay.
Okay.
Are we good? Everything good? Everything okay?
Yes.
Clear.
Okay. Here it says use the correct tense with time expressions. Okay. What are the time expressions for? Oh, I think we have exceeded the time limit. Okay. Okay. That's enough for today. I don't want to go so far. Tomorrow we will see this. Guys, please do the homework at home. Do the homework before tomorrow's class. This is homework, and this is also homework. Okay. I don't want to spend so much time checking homework with you. And see you tomorrow, inshallah, same time. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a nice day or afternoon or evening, depends on where you are. Thank you very much for showing up. I understand that so many people are absent today. I don't know why, but I hope everything is okay at their end. Thank you and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.